Alright guys, so I promised some of you that I'd do something entertaining for you at least once a day. And today we're going to talk about a Matthews compound bow. Compound because it's got a series of cams, okay? Cam here, and then this cam has a special shape to it so that once you pulled the string all the way back, it locks into place. And it is able to have a pretty heavy draw weight without you holding on to it for so long. I also have a light installed on mine with a pressure switch, so I can make those night shots and things like that. Of course not on deer because that's illegal, but on pigs, like wild hogs, stuff like that. It's got harmonic dampeners and things like that, so a little bit of a stem lesson for you. This is called the limb, okay? And this is what kind of generates the force and the pressure that launches the arrow. Here's the other limb, okay? And another harmonic dampener, and it's like this rubber piece with a piece of metal in it, and it keeps that kind of twang down a little bit, okay? This bow has a detachable quiver, all right, and a quiver holds arrows. So I'll show you some of my hunting arrows with a broadhead here, all right? And I can hold up to 3 extra arrows here in the quiver. And then I've got my sight here in the front, which uses fiber optics. Alright, and as you can see, those bad boys glow. Alright, like that. And you can see the green is my 20, orange is 30, and red is 40-yard pins. In the back here, this is called a whisker biscuit, and it stabilizes the back of the arrow as the fletchings go through. So we'll talk about all that in just a moment here. See if I can't get this bad boy wrangled. It's safe. So here's the arrow I'll be shooting. It is a 100 grain field point, so it doesn't have a broadhead. It's a practice arrow. It's a Matthews Terminator with 3 fletchings here on the back. These are your fletchings, and this is known as a knock. And the knock is what actually goes around the string. It clips onto the string here. All right, and here's my release. Nothing too fancy, but basically it creates a trigger mechanism to release your bow so it's consistent from shot to shot. All right, so we're gonna set this thing up real quick here, and we will take a shot at about 20 yards at that bullseye target and see how it goes. So you guys bear with me for just a minute. I'm gonna set you up, try and keep this video nice, short, and sweet. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so let's set this thing up here. I'm gonna slip my wrist through here. Can't get it on. There we go. So once you get your release on, you can tuck the tail in or whatever you want to do, and it lays inside of your hand here, and you have the trigger and then the release. Bow. The white fletching goes to the top. The 2 alternate colored ones go towards the bottom. Click the knock into the string. Let the arrow sit inside of the whisker biscuit. And then I always like to put my hand through this loop just in case it gets crazy in the deer stand, right? All right, make sure everything's out of the way. Don't need my light. It's broad daylight. And you can see the arrow is ready to fly. All right, we've got some other harmonic dampener systems and things like that as well. We're gonna take a shot at this target. See what we can get. 20 yards. Just a touch high. Would have preferred to be dead center bullseye, but you know, not too bad for one shot here. Let's see what we got. Take you down there with me. And if you're wondering how I was sighting, you've got this little blue peep sight built into the string, and then that corresponds to the pin in the front sight. And I was shooting green pin. So let's go take a quick look and see how all this turned out. Yep, just a little high. Just a little high. Maybe we can redeem ourselves and get one in the yellow here real fast. So let's give that a shot. and we'll see what we can do. I'm no professional archer, but not terrible at it, so we'll see if we can't get one more for you and possibly make it a winner and put it in the old yellow for you. 20 yards. Okay. Here we go. I think I'm just a little bit right. Probably a bit rushed on that shot, but that's okay. You know, it's deer killing good. Yep, a little bit right. Still not too bad. I'm gonna try and probably do another one for you guys, and we'll see if we can't redeem ourselves here in a minute. But this video is getting a little bit long, so we'll see if we can't make a redemption. Now we're cooking with gas. Third one was the charm. I just needed to warm up a little bit. Tell you what, hadn't shot that bow since deer season before last. Had to kind of refigure my hold. But this is my third shot I just cut for you guys. And there's you a good bullseye hit. Right dead in the middle. I mean, you can tell, I mean, that's my thumb. I mean, all of these would have easily killed a deer. I mean, can cover it up with your thumb. But I really like to keep them in the yellow if I can, because, you know, you want to just make sure you're being ethical and treating the animals right, and then they taste so good. Be thankful for that later. But yeah, so that's a nice one, dead center. You're welcome, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying your COVID-19 quarantine. Talk to y'all soon.